we will be shading with pencils and creating water droplets. Water is beautiful. It moves and shifts. It's reflected and translucent, and it is no wonder why artists are fascinated in learning to draw it, especially the way a few drops of water can sit on a surface like a rose petal, or accumulate into a teardrop or drops of dew on leaves. When seen in color, we see how light plays within and around water and how the drop itself acts as a magnifier to whatever texture and details are below. For this tutorial, we will be worrying only about water droplets in gray tones of light and dark. Materials needed for this are a pencil, eraser, a piece of paper, and a blending stump. First, we are going to draw a rounded shape, but don't worry about being perfect circles. In fact, some droplets of water are not circles at all. Take a look at this picture. It shows you how these water droplets are not at all the same. Now let's take a closer look at how a droplet of water is made up of values. We can see highlights, the brightest spots on the droplets, followed by the lighter values and refracted light opposite of where the highlight is. There's a mid-tone value that is halfway between the darkest and lightest values. The shaded tone, which is located above, right by the highlight, and it kind of helps us outline the top of our droplet, and the shadow that sits under the droplet, or we can call it a cast shadow. On our drawing, let's draw out some highlights. This area will be left unshaded to the best of our ability so to keep it white. We will add a darker low tone shade at the top of our droplet. Lighten your pressure of your pencil as you move a quarter down. Use your blending stump to smooth out your transitions. If you do not have a blending stump, no worries. You can make one by rolling tightly bound paper towels to a point, or you might even want to try your finger for this blending technique. Use your blending stump to pull graphite to the mid-tone area about halfway down. Take your pencil and add a small amount of lighter tone to help with the mid-tone transition into your lighter tone. Crisp and darken the bottom line to create a dark shadow under the drip of water. Shade in the shadow. Leave a space for the refracted light to escape out the edge. Use your blending stump again. Blend the graphite softly around and in the refracted light area and extend it out a bit further. Continue using your blending stump to smooth out and softly add light values within the lightest part on the bottom. Use an eraser to make the brightest highlighted spots. Brighten the highlights on top, the refracted light within the drip, and the light passing through the refracted edge onto the bottom. And there you have it, a beautiful example of water droplets with all the values. You can look for resources or examples of water droplets on different objects for practice. I tried a whole bunch in different shapes. Once you see what you need to be looking at for drawing, it really isn't that hard. Here is a sped up version of a longer droplet I did as an example. This type of droplet might be seen on a face after someone's been crying, for example. Now it's your turn to try it out. Find an image of a real water droplet, or just make a shape up, kind of like the ones that I have here, and follow my steps. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you for watching.